Ladies and gentlemen, our guest, she's got a new song. Listen to that. You light right up when you hear that. The lyrics when they come in are so big. This is so big. So when your brother plays, I assume your brother wrote the guitar riff first. When he plays that, do you say, "Oh, I know what I want to do with it," or you got to marinate on that for a while?
It just comes if it comes. I mean, sometimes you do have to marinate on it. Sometimes it comes to you. For that one, we had that line with that melody, just try not to abuse your power. And that's it. And we would always sing that. And then there was just one day when Phineas and I were in the kitchen and he was just playing the guitar and just like figuring out how to he was just like making up chords for this one line that we had. And we were just riffing, in the kitchen as you do. And we literally wrote like the whole song, except I think the like ending, but it came to us, I think, like the fastest that any song has really come. It just kind of came out. It was just natural. And yeah, I don't know. I think that was probably like one of the most satisfying times of writing for me, at least, I think.
Well,
so
you must have been sitting on those thoughts and those emotions and those feelings for quite some time for them to fall out of you so easily.
Yeah.
Fair?
It's fair. Absolutely fair. It's really an open letter to anyone that has abused their power in their life. And it's really, and I mean this with my whole heart, that it's not about one person at all. It's really not. And even, I've seen a lot of theories of people think that it's about this person in my life, and it's none of them are right. I've had a lot of weird experiences and the parts in this song that are true to my life and experiences are things that nobody knows about and I'm not, interested in talking about, but
yeah, it's
a real subject that just needs to not be ignored. And also, instead of people trying to dive into who's this about and let's go find who it is, like, first of all, you don't know, you don't understand, you don't know my life, you just don't, and that's okay. But it's less about that and more about listen to it and just take it in and, think about it in terms of just the world and this happening way too much. It's something I've thought about so much. And it's just way too common and way too relatable and, whatever.
I think it's great that you move the conversation. And I think that's important. I think that's your true superpower. You're really you have a superpower. That's what it is. It's smell. And it's, I know that about you because I'm a fan, but you have this power of really getting people to talk about things. And I think that's good. I think more young artists should do that. Do you think other artists should step up a little more at times when it comes to things like this?
It's a complicated thing, speaking up of things, because, it takes a lot of thought to say the right thing. And so I don't put pressure on anyone to say something or not. I think that it's, say what you believe in and fight for your rights and people's right and other people's rights. Absolutely. But I'm not going to push, I'm not going to say, oh, they're not doing enough. I think that the world isn't doing enough about young girls being taken advantage of. And I think that that's really more of what's important. Not like, oh, artists need to speak up. It's more like people need to be more conscious of it, I think. I don't know.
Okay. Well said. There's this cute little lady. She's this cute this is precious. I'm sorry, I'm using the word precious, but I love it. It is so Billie Eilish by Billie Eilish. It is so, it is so personal because it is almost every moment from the beginning till now. Why did you put this out? Why are you putting this out, I should say, because it's not out yet.
I just thought it's cute. I don't know. It's a cute idea. I feel like if I was I just want it. Like if, like I want that book, but for my favorite artists, you know, I just,
Yeah.
you know, I love pictures. I've just loved pictures my whole life. I love pictures that I take. I love pictures of me. I love taking pictures of people. I love taking videos and pictures. And, you know, I'm really, there's like not one day that goes by where I don't take pictures of things. And I've always been like that. And I just, you know, I think that we should all remember our lives and look at pictures and remember back. And, you know, I think a great joy in life is memories. I think that everybody feels that way. And I'm a very sentimental person. And I love thinking back on things because I think that it's like, it makes me miss the old days, but it also makes me happier about the current, which is interesting. Like it makes me feel both. It makes me go like, oh, I miss that. But then at the same time, I'm like, I really like my life right now. You know, it's weird. So
Yeah.
I just thought it's a cute idea. Shit, you know?
Could I open it and show anybody anything, or do you want to keep it top secret? It's cool. I don't care. I have one picture that I thought was sweet that I was going to share. But
You can show one picture for sure.
One picture. Here we go. I chose this picture here. Can you see that? You're on stage. I don't know where. It says you're singing "Happiness is a Warm Gun."
Absolutely.
Can you still sing "Happiness is a Warm Gun"? Do you know the lyrics still?
Yes. Yeah,
You do?
I absolutely do.
Okay.
That was the first talent show I ever performed at.
Mhm.
I sang "Happiness is a Warm Gun." Didn't know what any of the lyrics meant. You know, the lyrics are literally, she's not a girl who misses much. She there's like a line about eating soap. It's a weird song. It's fucking weird. Happiness is a warm gun, dude. That was my my gateway into music, I guess.
Can you remember back to that time? Do you remember being there? I can't remember that
Oh,
age.
yeah.
Oh, you can.
Oh yeah, no, I vividly remember my childhood. Yeah, of course I remember it. I remember looking out at the fucking 20 people and their parents that were watching. It was like a bunch of kids I used to know. And they were all like,
last time you've looked out at 20 people.
yeah, true.
The good old days. You got this little album thing coming out that I think a lot of people seem to be pretty excited about. I always feel guilty because I get to interview you so often and you have such crazy fans, and I try to find them. This Kira girl that's nuts for you. There's all of these people that have all of these amazing questions. And if you don't mind, I'll just share a few of the questions. And
Of course.
if you will, and we'll go from there. Describe the album in 3 words.
God, that's always a stumper for me. I've never been able to answer that question well. 3 words. God damn. Ooh, this is so annoying.
All right. Listen, wasn't my question. I didn't think this one was going to be so tough. I'd throw you a softball to begin with.
I'm gonna just say "Happier Than Ever" because that's easiest.
I like it. Okay. Fans have been saying, and I see this online a lot, that if you string together, my future is everything I wanted, therefore I am. It's a sentence. Is that on purpose, or is that just the best coincidence of all time?
Listen, I want the world to take away what it takes away, and I want people to see hidden messages that aren't actually there. So I love it. It's not a sentence, but it is if you want it to be. It's great. It's a coincidence that it happens to make a sentence. I've seen them also say, "Therefore I am happier than ever," which is funny. Not on purpose. Also, "Therefore I am" is a phrase. Like it's
Yeah.
I think, therefore I am, therefore I exist. You think, therefore you exist. So it's not therefore I am blank, blank, blank. It's literally therefore. Anyway, but if it pleases you, and if it pleases people's aesthetic of, you know, a sentence, then great. That makes me happy. So
Okay. You know, you posted the Vanity Fair photos, and I hate the term break the internet because it seems kind of silly to me, but you did break some internet rules rules. You broke some internet tallies on Instagram with
the Vogue cover.
the Vogue
Yes.
cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's start just with the shoot. When you walked into that, are you at the point where a photo shoot's just a photo shoot, or does it mean anything different at this point? I don't know.
Well, that one sure was different.
Okay.
Uh, that was nothing I've ever experienced in my life.
Why?
Because I've never it was clothes that I've never even thought about wearing, that if you told me I was wearing them, 3 years ago, I'd be like, what? But it was my idea, and I just kind of have this thing about myself where I just want to be changing all the time, and I never ever want to be sinking into the same thing all the time. And I just love reactions. I love people's faces when they're shocked. And I knew that would do it. And I also wanted to do it. I felt, I'm growing and I'm changing and my taste is changing. And that doesn't mean that it's not the same. I'm not the same person, and I'm not going to also keep just looking the way that I've always looked. But it's good to just be open and like, sure, I can do this whenever I want. And also that doesn't mean I'm always going to do this. It means I'm going to do it right now. And if I want to do it again, I'm going to do it again. It's not like, okay, I was this and now I'm always going to be this from now on. It's just about change and constant change. And I love constant change. And if things don't change, I get flipped out.
Yeah, man. When you post something, I think any person says, like for me, I have like a couple thousand followers or something. And if I get like 100 likes, I'm like, whoo, I'm on fire over here. When you see the number of likes, does it make you almost say, now I don't want to post as much because so much scrutiny is going to be made over it? Is it daunting to post anymore?
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely don't want to post anymore because of that. And it sounds stupid. It sounds like, oh, poor you get so many likes.
It doesn't sound dumb at all.
It's like, it flips me out. I don't, I remember when I hit 45 likes. 45 when I was, I think, 12. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, 45 people? Dude, if there were 45 people in this room right now, it'd be so many people. So that's just the way I've always thought about it. And absolutely, the more the likes get bigger, I'm like, don't want to post anymore. Scary. So
daunting. Absolutely daunting. If you were to put, I just want to shift back to the album for 1 second. If you were to say, like on a 1 to 10, 1 being energetic, I'm sorry, 10 being energetic, 1 being, ballads, is the album a good mix? Is it, are there some up-tempo songs? Is it more closer to 3 than it is a 7 as a whole?
It really ranges. It's a ton of different stuff. It's, there's slow, there's big, there's bigger, there's medium ground, there's upbeat, there's like, it's really, there's so many. I mean, I feel like every single song is different than every other song. I feel very happy and satisfied about the range of genre, I guess. Not really genre, but just feel. And I feel like listening to it, for me, I don't get bored listening to it. So hopefully that translates for other people too.
Do you know the record already? Could you sing it? Could you perform it? Do you remember things?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know how artists do that. I could barely remember my phone number.
I wrote them, baby.
You're good at it. Well, listen, we love this kid. Look at those eyes. Unbelievable. Thank you for the time again. This is what we're really supposed to be talking about, I think, but I can't.
I know so many exciting things though. But no, this book means a lot to me, and it was a Very long process of making it and really hard work put into that book, and very satisfying outcome. I couldn't be happier with it. I think it looks so cute, and looking through it makes me cry, and I am just very grateful for my life and the people around me, and I hope that people enjoy reading it and don't take it too seriously. It's just a cute little book.
I don't think you could stop that train. Sorry. Good luck with that, Billy. Really, good luck with that. They'll be looking into everything. There's secrets, and I'm sure they'll come up with all kinds of fun theories. Thank you for your time. Thanks for continuously doing this. I don't think you really need to do press, so you could probably just went on your Instagram and said, "Hey, everybody, I have a book," and but I don't know. I like that you get your word out there and you talk to people about things that matter, and it's cool. I think you're awesome, and thanks for the time. I appreciate it. All right.
Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you for having me. It's been a blast.
You could come up anytime. Billie Eilish, everybody. All right. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Love you too. I'll see you soon. Have a good one.